Mr. Toto's library. Once upon a time, there was a small island in the middle of the sea. The island was covered with jasmine flowers. People on the island gathered jasmine flowers to make sweet jasmine perfume. Jasmine flowers smell sweet. They make us happy. The people worked with pleasure. A large ship came to the island twice a year. The ship carried jasmine perfume to the other countries. None of the people had ever left the island. One day, one of the passengers got off the ship. "Hello, everyone. My name is Toto. Everyone should greet me in a friendly way." All the people bent their heads and bowed to him. Mr. Toto didn't stop boasting of himself. "I know everything. If there is anything you want to know, just ask me." The people didn't ask him anything. They didn't know what to ask. They gave a big party for Mr. Toto. Mr. Toto stood on the platform during the party. He began to talk about nature and poetry. All the people attended Mr. Toto's speech, but nobody could understand him. One man asked Mr. Toto, "Why do we have to pick jasmine flowers only at night?" Mr. Toto explained using all kinds of formulas and strange marks. Everybody was getting bored. "I don't know what he's talking about." One by one, they left the party. Mr. Toto was very disappointed. When he went home, Mr. Toto thought about the problem. "I wonder why they don't understand me. I should learn about this island, and then I'll figure out what the problem is." He began to read many books about Jasmine Island. Mr. Toto read more and more books. Soon his house was filled with books. "Oh my, I need more space to keep my books." He got 3 more houses to put his books in. People began to be curious about Mr. Toto. "The ship is full of books for Mr. Toto. Why does Mr. Toto need so many books?" The curious people gathered in front of Mr. Toto's house. They called out to him, "Mr. Toto!" Mr. Toto was surprised and ran out. He welcomed them to his house. He was very glad to see them. The people looked around his houses filled with books in wonder. "Wow, your houses look like jasmine flower fields made of books," they exclaimed. Soon, they began to read the books. Mr. Toto gave them interesting books as gifts. "Come to my house and read books whenever you want." After that, the people called Mr. Toto's house the Library of Jasmine Flower Island.
Stella, the baby from heaven. Once upon a time, there was a young couple. They had no child. One day, they looked up at the sky at night. A little star fell down on the ground. If you make a wish on a falling star, they say it will come true. They wished to have a child. The next morning, the man went to work in the fields. The lady fed the animals around the farm. Some of the animals tugged at her skirt. "Do you want me to follow you?" she asked. The lady followed the animals. They passed by fields and a hill, and finally they came to the forest. The animals stopped at the edge of the forest. A beautiful baby lay there sleeping. "Oh my, that's a baby!" exclaimed the lady. The lady brought the baby home. When he saw the baby, the man was worried.
The baby's mother is probably looking for her baby.
So the couple decided to find the baby's mother. Early the next day, the man and the lady went to the village. "Do you know whose baby this is?" they asked. "No, I don't know." They went around the village all day long, but they couldn't find the baby's mother. The couple decided to bring up the baby themselves. They saw the baby's eyes twinkling like stars. So they named the baby Stella. The couple took care of Stella for many years. "The stars gave us a very special baby, just like we wished for." They took very good care of Stella. In the meantime, there was a great uproar in heaven. "What a big problem! A little star is missing!" All the stars decided to go look for the missing star on the ground. The stars went all over the country, but they couldn't find the little star. On their way back up to heaven again, they noticed a twinkling light in the forest. "We found it! It's that child!" they exclaimed. Stella was the missing little star. The stars followed Stella. When she came home, the lady and the man hugged her tightly. Stella was starting to shine brightly. "That light is brighter and warmer than us." The stars don't have warm hearts. "Stella, can you share your warmth with us?" they asked. After that, the stars sometimes came down to Stella's house.